Beyonce Knowles Carter, the icon, the artist, the legend from Houston to the world Beyonce. Giselle Knowles Carter was born on September 4, 1981, in Houston, Texas, where she spent her formative years in a close-knit, hardworking family. Named after her mother Tina's maiden name, Beyonce was raised alongside her younger sister Solange, who would also become a celebrated artist. Her parents, Tina, a hairstylist and fashion designer, and Matthew, a sales executive, instilled in her a formidable work ethic that would become the foundation of her unparalleled career. The making of a star, early years Beyonce's journey to stardom began in her living room and school talent shows. A shy child, she found confidence through performance after her parents enrolled her in dance classes. At just 7 years old, she won her school's talent show with a rendition of John Lennon's Imagine, and from that moment she knew her destiny was to perform. Her competitive spirit emerged early. She won 35 local talent shows in a row and began rigorous vocal training with an opera singer at age 9. Her father, recognizing her potential, created unique exercises to build her endurance, including making her run while singing so she could dance and perform simultaneously without losing breath. Destiny's Child. The foundation, in the early 1990s, Beyonce and childhood friend Kelly Rowland formed a girl group that would evolve into Destiny's Child. After a pivotal appearance on Star Search in 1992, where they didn't win but caught the industry's attention, Beyonce's father Matthew quit his corporate job to manage the group full-time. After several lineup changes, Destiny's Child, featuring Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, LaToya Luckett, and Latavia Robertson, signed with Columbia Records in 1997. Their self-titled debut album arrived in 1998, but it was 1999, as the writing S on The Wall, that catapulted them to superstardom with iconic hits like Bills, 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 and the Grammy-winning Say My Name. Internal changes led to the departure of 2 original members, and the group ultimately solidified as a trio with Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle Williams. Their 2001 album Survivor debuted at number 1, cementing their status as one of the most successful girl groups in history, with over 60 million records sold worldwide. The solo ascent, becoming Queen Bey in 2003, Beyonce launched her solo career with Dangerously in Love, a critically acclaimed album that featured the era-defining hit Crazy in Love with Jay-Z. The album earned her 5 Grammy Awards, establishing her as a force independent of Destiny's Child. Over the next 2 decades, Beyonce would release a series of groundbreaking albums that redefined contemporary music. Bidet I Am, Sasha Fierce, For Beyonce, Lemonade, Everything is Love, Renaissance, and Cowboy Carter. The Grammy Queen. Unprecedented recognition. Beyonce holds the distinction of being the most awarded artist in Grammy history. With 35 wins from 99 nominations, both records, her Grammy journey began with Destiny's Child. But her solo career produced historic moments. In 2010, she won 6 Grammys in one night. In 2023, she broke the all-time record for most Grammy wins. In 2025, she finally won Album of the Year for Cowboy Carter. Marriage and motherhood. Beyonce married rapper and business mogul Sean Jay-Z Carter in a private ceremony in 2008. Together, they have become music's most powerful couple. They have 3 children, Blue Ivy Carter and twins Rumi and Sir Carter. Beyonce has been candid about the challenges of balancing superstardom with motherhood. Acting and business ventures beyond music, Beyonce has built a multifaceted career. She starred in films like Dreamgirls and The Lion King remake, launched fashion lines including Ivy Park, and established the Baygood Initiative supporting various causes like disaster relief, scholarships, and small business support for Black communities.
Beyonce uses her platform to address important social issues. Her 2016 Lemonade album and film explored Black femininity and generational trauma. Her 2018 Coachella performance, dubbed Baychella, celebrated historically Black colleges and universities, becoming a cultural milestone. She has been particularly vocal about gender equality, advocating for equal pay and opportunities for women. Racial justice, highlighting systemic racism through her art and philanthropy, and body positivity, celebrating diverse body types and challenging beauty standards. Beyoncé's live performances are legendary spectacles of artistry, athleticism, and emotional power. Her tours consistently rank among the highest grossing of all time. The Formation World Tour grossed over $256 million, and the Renaissance World Tour grossed approximately $580 million. Her 2013 Super Bowl halftime show remains one of the most watched performances in the event's history. Throughout her career, Beyonce has shared insights that reveal her character. On perseverance, in my hardest moments, I just have to say, jump. Because I know I ain't gonna land in that water and swim back on the boat. On womanhood, we have to reshape our own perception of how we view ourselves. We have to step up as women and take the lead. On artistry, I didn't want to release my music the way I've done it. I am bored with that. I feel like I am able to speak directly to my fans.
My life is a journey. It seems like I set a goal and some kind of way I accomplish it. And then I set another one. As she enters her third decade in the spotlight, Beyoncé's influence only grows. She has transformed from a pop star to a cultural architect who controls her narrative, her art, and her business empire. Her innovative release strategies, from surprise albums to visual projects, have permanently changed the music industry. Beyoncé represents more than musical excellence. She embodies the possibility of Black women's excellence in every field. She has shown that commercial success, critical acclaim, and cultural impact are not mutually exclusive. Through reinvention after reinvention, she maintains her position not by following trends, but by setting them. Now in her 40s, Beyoncé continues to evolve. With Renaissance and Cowboy Carter, she has entered what many critics call her most creatively liberated period, making exactly the music she wants to make, on her own terms. She stands as proof that an artist can mature, experiment, and still command the center of global culture. From the Third Ward of Houston to the world's biggest stages, Beyonce Knowles Carter has crafted a legacy that transcends music. She is not just a singer but a symbol of empowerment, a business visionary, a devoted mother, and an artist whose work will inspire generations to come. As she once sang, she is not just a survivor, she is a thriver, a creator, and forever Queen Bey.